Now, the double standard in this administration is quite astounding. President Obama continues to express outrage, issue apologies to extremists over a so-called movie trailer that they had nothing to do with. But here at home, silence is deafening when it comes to a disgusting anti-Christian work that is set to go back on display in New York City at a gallery next week. That's right. No apologies, no publicity tours, no commercials, no condemnations. What is this about? A crucifix encased in its artist's own urine. Now, here's a picture of it, and there are 10 prints of this, and this one that you're looking at was vandalized after it was displayed in France. So why then was the administration so eager to appease radical Islamic extremists, and why aren't we hearing this now?
We find the video that has been so offensive to Muslims to be disgusting and reprehensible.
We absolutely reject its content and message. To me personally, this video is disgusting and reprehensible.
Although we had nothing to do with the video, we find it offensive. It's not representative of America's views.
We can all condemn this reprehensible video.
But what sparked the recent violence was the airing on the internet of a very hateful, very offensive video.
Now, I'm going to guess here the Christians, they're not going to get the same sympathy from this administration. Joining me with reaction, the author of A Battle for the Soul of Islam from the American Islamic Forum for Democracy, Zuhdi Jasser, and from the American Together Foundation, Michael Ghouse. Mr. Jasser, let me ask you this question. You know what? A crucifix, I'm a Christian, Catholic, crucifix submerged in urine, a picture of the Virgin Mary, elephant dung. It is really offensive to me. Why is it that it's only in the case of radical Islamists that these apologies, that taxpayer money, why are we kissing up to and sucking up to people that hate us? Because I don't see the administration doing this or saying anything, saying it's disgusting, this crucifix in urine. I doubt they're going to say a word.
You're exactly right, Sean, and I think it's because this president, the administration, don't know how to make a case for liberty. They know how to make an apology. They really have less value for, they seem to have hypocrisy or double standards for Christianity and Judaism, not only domestically but abroad. Egypt was playing the protocols of the elders of Zion for years. We never say anything. The Saudis were sending literature, interpretations of my faith that are anti-Semitic and genocidal, and they never said anything. But yet and I'll tell you, Sean, as a Muslim, I see this as veiled bigotry. As President Bush used to call the bigotry of low expectations, that somehow I, as a Muslim, need to be treated with kid gloves, or else I'm going to implode versus every other faith.
And I'll turn this over to Mike. Explain to me, why do these radical Islamists, explain to me, if it's a cartoon that they don't like, or in this case, a movie trailer, the worst cinematography, filmmaking in the history of mankind, you know, that nobody saw, that was released back in July, and this has nothing to do with what happened in Cairo or in Benghazi. Why is it that radical Islamists act this way? And I haven't heard anybody in the quote moderate Muslim community condemn once again the actions of radicals that are hijacking your religion.
Sean, first of all, you're wrong. Muslims in America, including me and Zuhdi, we have condemned this nonsense that's going on. Why
does it happen? Why? And isn't it a mistake to suck up to them and appease them and run a camp? The President of the United States running a campaign ad saying, we didn't do this. Please don't burn our flag. Please don't attack our embassies and kill our ambassadors.
Sean, first of all, it is not an apology. President's role is to defend our Americans around the world. Right now, it is a precarious situation. He's not apologizing.
Sure
he's telling that we can't do it.
Our State Department apologized. We're not responsible. We find it disgusting. This is outrageous.
Sean,
the president asked YouTube to pull it down.
Mike, and in fact, I'm glad YouTube turned it down. I'm glad YouTube turned it down because it tells the damn world.
We have something called the First Amendment.
Are you kidding me, Mike?
Exactly.
You're saying that you're glad they took it down? That is an affront to who we are as Muslims, that somehow we need to have speech censored.
We're not taking
the information.
Zuhdi, you didn't hear me.
We're losing the information war.
Zuhdi,
and we don't know how to make the case for liberty. And at the end of the day, there are many Muslims.
Michael,
Zuhdi, what I'm saying is,
let Zuhdi go.
Zuhdi, just a second. Zuhdi, just a second. I said, I'm glad Google did not pull it out.
All right.
It tells a message to the world.
Right. Zuhdi,
we believe
Michael,
in freedom.
give him a chance. Go ahead.
Well, I'll tell you, what's happening is we're losing the information war, and the moderate Muslims, the reformists, see us as not making a case for liberty, but rather what's happened, Mike, it's not just about the mobs. The Islamic Al-Azhar, the largest leading institution this week, said America needs to start adjusting its principles about freedom of speech and controlling criticism of Islam. The Egyptian minister said the same. The Saudis, the OIC is moving. So to say it's just mobs ignores the fact that the leadership in these countries, our Muslim leadership, believes in autocracy and theocracy, and we need to speak out against them.
You know, I got to tell you something.
I agree with you.
I couldn't see.
Speak with you on
I
that.
couldn't see a time or think of a time where an American president, after our embassies are breached, our flags are ripped down, Al-Qaeda flags are put up, chanting death to America, that we start an ad campaign saying, we denounce this. This is disgusting. This is despicable. Please don't do any more damage to American property or Americans. I could never.
Sean, we have to protect
Past
Americans.
presidents would respond with
with
force, not weakness and appeasement. We got to roll.
And we need to make the case for liberty.
Yeah, exactly. Good point.
Agreed.
And freedom of speech coming up.